Orchestra this evening under the direction of Dr. Carolyn Watson. Let's give them a hand. This is just a little warm-up. We've got a lot of incredible music coming your way, so keep those hands ready. When you hear something that you like, give it a wonderful round of applause. These musicians have been working very hard to prepare this concert for you. The group that you see on stage right now is our San Marcos High School Symphony Orchestra. For those that don't know, my name is Christopher Hansen. I have the honor and distinct privilege of working here at San Marcos High School Orchestra San Marcos High School as the orchestra director, music theory, and music appreciation teacher. So I get to work with these wonderful kids on a weekly basis. The spring semester is when the Symphony Orchestra is formed. This is the second year that we've had a Symphony Orchestra. We're able to participate in a lot of events like the UIL Concert and Sight Reading Competition. But this year in particular, we've expanded what the Symphony Orchestra participates in. We've done a lot of wonderful collaborations already with some community organizations. We have our annual side-by-side concert with the Smart Orchestra coming up on April 30th. So this is not the last time that you'll hear from the San Marcos High School Symphony Orchestra, but for those of you that are here for the first time, I think you're in for a real treat. So these students have been working on this music throughout the spring. They received it in December. We went to UIL and performed this as a part of a 3-piece set. We're breaking it up a little bit tonight because we're going to use one of those pieces as a finale to play with the Texas State Symphony Orchestra. I think you're really in for some incredible experience this evening. So I want you to know who it is that you see throughout the evening. I'll be emceeing, kind of welcoming different groups to the stage. You'll see a lot of different ensembles made up of different members from different organizations. Again, this has been an incredible experience to organize this concert and show you what's going on with orchestra in San Marcos. And that's something I want to stress that I hope you see as a thread for this evening. San Marcos has a rich and vibrant arts culture that is continuing to grow, but a huge part of that culture is the orchestra. Thanks to the work that Dr. Carolyn Watson is doing at the Texas State School of Music, as well as the work that I have the honor to do at San Marcos High School, and my counterpart, Mr. Frederick Salazar, has the opportunity to do at Goodnight and Miller Middle School. Orchestra has become a major part of the culture of San Marcos, and I think you're going to see firsthand what that experience entails. So without any further ado, again, thank you for being here this evening. Welcome, and let's give a wonderful round of applause to our San Marcos High School Symphony Orchestra. What did you guys think?
Yeah, that was great.
Of course I'm biased, but I think that's an incredible way to start this evening. So again, that was the San Marcos High School Symphony Orchestra. This is an ensemble that's only constructed and only meets in the spring semester, primarily because obviously this requires two departments of the high school to collaborate, to meet together, which has been a major theme for the orchestra this year in SMC ISD is collaboration. So the band department offers us these wind and percussion players, and the strings obviously come from the orchestra department. So we meet together in December after football season is over, and we have an opportunity to give the students this experience for the spring semester. Now I think a lot of them are trying to enjoy these last few moments because our last performance, I mentioned a little earlier, will be on April 30th, which I hope all of you can join us for. So that is our annual side-by-side concert that happens with the Smart Orchestra. Now, what's exciting about that is it's a collaboration with the Smart Orchestra, but what's unique is that it includes all of the string students grades 6 through 12 in SMC ISD, plus the Smart Orchestra. It's over 180 musicians that get together to form a mass orchestra. In fact, it's so big, and I boast this fact, we don't fit on this stage. We have it in the big gym. And if you've never experienced an orchestra in a gym, you're missing out, let me tell you, all right? So on April 30th, you'll have the opportunity to be a part of that. That's our annual side-by-side concert. One of the best things I can tell you about it is it's completely free. It's a part of the Smart Orchestra's mission to make sure that the orchestral experience is offered to everyone in the community, whether you're playing in the viola section, you're a member of our board of directors, one of our volunteers at our concerts, or one of the most valuable members we have, a member of our audience. We want you to be a part of that without any financial strain. So we would love to have you be a part of that evening with us. That's April 30th here at the high school in the big gymnasium. You can get more information about the Smart Orchestra or our side-by-side concert at www.smartorchestra.com. So we really encourage you to go and check that out. We actually have a few parents and board members of the Smart Orchestra. If you'd give us a wave, we've got some members and parents, and awesome. So give them a round of applause. It's been amazing to work with the Smart Orchestra over the years and see this side-by-side concert grow. And it was even more amazing to have the opportunity to see it come to fruition with Texas State University. It's really exciting to see how much is happening for San Marcos when it comes to orchestras. It's even more exciting, I think, to offer these opportunities to our students. I explained to some of the high school students this evening that I've worked in the state of Texas for many years. I was a student in the state of Texas, born and raised Texan, very proud of that, it's the greatest country on earth. And as I grew up, I remember meeting people from all over the state, from different cities, with different backgrounds, coming from different programs. And I have never heard of a high school orchestra having the opportunity to play with a symphony orchestra from a university. This is something that's truly unique that I don't see happening anywhere else. But it is happening in San Marcos. And I think that's something we need to be desperately proud of, that this is not only an amazing opportunity, but an opportunity that we're able to offer our students in San Marcos. It's something that makes us unique. It's something to be proud of. And I hope you leave this evening being inspired by the amazing work and talents you see that our students have matured and nurtured over their years in our program. And I hope you tell people about it. I've talked to a lot of people in the community, and I tell them my biggest fear is walking up to someone, whether it be HEB or Mochas and Javas or out on the square, and them saying, "Oh, we have an orchestra? I had no idea." That's like the worst thing someone could say to me. I want everyone in this city to know that not only do we have an orchestra, but we have a vibrant, growing, active orchestra, not only in the public schools, but in the community through the Smart Orchestra, and at the university through Texas State School of Music. Know that these opportunities exist and take advantage of them. Go to these concerts, promote these organizations, because they're doing incredible things, not only for our students, but for our community as a whole. So, I think I stalled long enough. How did I do? You okay? Try to keep your attention. The next group that we're bringing up, if you're following along your program, is the Philharmonic Orchestra. I'm going to invite them to the stage. So the Philharmonic Orchestra is a part of the orchestra department at the high school. This is our junior varsity ensemble. They too have the opportunity to participate in the University Interscholastic Leads Concert and Sight Reading Competition, something they do every year. Now these students are unique because they do not just meet in the spring. These are students that have been in our program, some of them since their 6th grade year, 7th or 8th grade year in the middle school programs, graduated into the high school program, and so these are active participants in our public school string program. Some of them are seniors, unfortunately leaving us this year and going on to bigger and greater things, but I hope that they are leaving with an incredible passion and commitment to their instrument. They are going to be performing 3 selections for you that they had the opportunity to perform at UIL. This is a wonderful program that they've been preparing since January. I think they're excited to get to perform it again, but I know they'll be happy to turn the page and move on to new repertoire. I hope you enjoy these 3 selections by your San Marcos High School Philharmonic Orchestra. Please do me a favor, welcome them to the stage.